welcome to this week's Household Huddle. Okay, now before we jump into this week's story, let's take a minute to remember the 4 steps in a household huddle. Do you remember what they are? Breathe. So first we take a deep breath. Because taking a deep breath helps us to slow down and to be present right where we are. Share. Then we take a minute to share and to listen to one another. This is when you can also share the story from the week. Reflect. Then we reflect or think about the story. This is when you can also do an activity together. Thank. And finally, we say thank you. It's that easy. I wonder, have you ever tried something and you didn't get it right the first time? Maybe you were learning to ride a bike and you fell down. Well, that happens to all of us sometimes. Even babies, when they learn to walk, they have to fall down a bunch of times before they get strong enough and steady enough on their feet, don't they? Well, what if the first time you tried to ride a bike or learn to skate or even learn to walk, you decided, oh, I'm not good at this. I give up. I'm not going to try anymore. That wouldn't be good, would it? Because then you'd never learn to walk or to skate or to ride a bike. And you'd miss out on lots and lots of fun, wouldn't you? Well, there's a story in the Bible about a man named Peter. You see, Peter had been out on a boat with the disciples because Jesus had told them to go to the other side of the Sea of Galilee. He told them that he would meet them there. Well, during the night, while they were on the boat, there was a big storm, and the disciples were afraid. In the morning, when the sun was just starting to rise, the disciples saw someone walking on the water towards them. They were afraid, and they thought it was a ghost. But who do you think it was? Yes, it was Jesus. And Jesus said, "Don't be afraid. It's me, Jesus." What do you think? Would you have been a little surprised and even nervous to see Jesus walking out on the water? I know I probably would. Well, as Jesus got closer to the boat, Peter said to Jesus, "Jesus, if that's you, let me walk out on the water with you." Yikes! Well, Jesus said, "Come on, Peter." And Peter stepped out of the boat onto the water and started walking to Jesus. At first, Peter kept his eyes on Jesus. But then he started to look around at the water and the waves, and as he did, he started to sink. Oh no, what should he do next? Should he give up and swim back to the boat? Well, Peter didn't give up, and he didn't stop believing in Jesus. He knew that Jesus would keep him safe. So instead of swimming back to the boat, he reached out to Jesus and said, "Jesus, help me." Jesus took Peter's hand and got him safely back in the boat. Okay, a few things you might want to talk to your household huddles about. What's something that you had to keep practicing or keep trying before you could do it? If Jesus invited you to come and walk on the water with him, would you? do you believe in, even when you sometimes have questions or doubts? Great job, everyone. Okay, I want to challenge all of you to think about something that's hard for you to do. Maybe jumping rope, or doing math problems, or reading chapter books. And I want you to take some time this week to just keep trying. And no matter how you do, don't stop believing in yourself, and don't stop believing in God. Because sometimes God gives us the strength and the patience that we need. Well, my friends, as always, we always end our household huddles with a thank you. And this week, I'd like to thank Peter for helping us to remember to just keep believing, even when things don't go like we expect them to. Thank you to all of you for joining us today. I hope you enjoy your household huddles this week. And remember, household huddle can happen anytime and anywhere, so just be creative. But no matter where you are or what you're doing, remember that you are amazing. And don't ever forget that God loves you just the way you are. And so do I.